6 people already. Oh my goodness. 7 people now. Let me adjust this so that it's a bit lower. Doesn't it go any lower? Apparently not. So, okay, fine. I will sit up a little higher. What's up, guys? How do I make the comments come back on? Hi! Yay! 8 people here already. It was nice to see you guys talking to each other for a little while. Yay! Okay. I was on time this time. And I am here to talk about the BTS exhibition. Janice, hi! And this is the little like souvenir book that we got. It says 오늘. 오늘 in Korean means today, but when you separate the words like that with a comma, 오늘. 늘 means always or all the time. So like if you want to say I'm always hungry, 나 항상 배고프다. 난 늘 배고프다. So 늘 means always. So I like that there's this like already there's a play with words just from the title alone. So it's like it's something I definitely appreciate because I love wordplay. Like if you do it in whatever language, it's just so fascinating. So yeah, I got this. You get this when you pick up your ticket, but I don't know what is inside because I didn't look at it. When I got towards the end of the exhibition, everybody had their books out. And hi, Amaya. Everybody had their books out and they were stamping it at the back. Oh, this one is blank. I actually got 2 booklets because when you pick up your ticket, you can actually like collect one from the counter. And then I put it in my bag because I saw that the guy at the door was giving out more. So I put it in my bag so I would get a second one. Yeah, I'm sneaky like that. Learn from me. So you get 2 of everything. And then, you know, if one gets ruined, you have another. I love standby items. Anyway. Oh. So, so the one that I did use at the end, oh no! I shouldn't have closed the book so quickly. The ink was wet. So at the end of the exhibition, I mean, I'm just going to talk about the end really quick because then we're done with talking about the booklet and then we can move on to other things about the exhibition. At the end, so your booklet actually, the last page has these 3 empty circles. So the booklet has these 3 empty circles, and then when you get to the end of the exhibition, just before the merch shop, there's actually like this like round table, and there's all these like stamps. So the stamps itself are circular, so you sort of like automatically know what you're supposed to do with them. And so line up. There are 3 types of stamps. Each one has a little logo at the top, so you can see that they're different. And so what you do is just line up the stamps with each of the circles. Excuse me. And you get it like this. This is the title of the exhibition. So if you can see right here, really close, it says 2018 BTS Exhibition right here. And then it says 오늘, 오늘, which means today or forever. 늘 means always. So today and forever. And so this is the best title of an exhibition ever because it's like, I don't know, they're so clever with words. Let me pour myself. Coke. I found this Coke in it. I'm just gonna deviate for like 30 seconds. I found this Coke in a convenience store, like next to my hotel, and I was absolutely delighted. Like earlier today, so there was the J-Hope, Jimin, and Namjoon, and I bought all of them, of course. So I drank the Jimin one earlier. I am a big fan of Coke. If you guys have been following me a long time, you would know. I drink Coke at every meal. Yes, I'm gonna die early, but that's okay. I've lived a good life. It's okay to die early. Anyway, back to the exhibition. So yeah, at the end of the exhibition, right, you stamp your book, and then there's little white pieces of paper where you can write a message to BTS, and then there's this big box in the middle of the table that you can just drop your messages, and BTS is gonna receive all those messages in there. So the little cards are really cute, and you can stamp them first and then write something on the back. That's like all the stuff that you need is provided for you to be able to send messages to BTS. So if you're going to the exhibition, think in advance what you want to say, because it's very, very rushed. You don't have a lot of time at the table. I actually chose not to write anything because there was no time, and I didn't write a message at all. That's okay. You know, I've written fan letters before, so it's no big deal. Anyway, so back to this book really quickly. Oh, this is an example of what I was talking about. A little piece of paper that you can stamp, and then you can write a message on the back. I was going to, but like I said, no time. So I just decided to keep the little piece of paper because it's cute. Oh, thank you very much. So let's see what else is in here. Nothing much, actually. It just gives you all the information about the exhibition, which you already know. So, oh, there's Walian lyrics on the first page, though. In 넓은 바다 그 한가운데. I can't sing without the music, so Walian lyrics on the first page. Okay, and then what else? Nothing else. Next is just like it tells you. See, B1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually 4 levels to the exhibition. It was a humongous exhibition. I was in there for an hour and a half, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know how much time had gone by because it was so huge and there was so much to see. And you know, a lot of the times I did try to film for you guys so that I could put it up on my YouTube and you can see almost everything that's in there, but there were a lot of sections where like people were very, very strict and you were not allowed to film. And like they washed you like a hawk, and then they would like come over to you, like rush over to you in this scary manner, and they'd be like, turn off your phone. And so I didn't want that, so I avoided that a lot. Okay, so on to the exhibition itself. Like I said, 4 floors, and it was the first floor, the first part of the exhibition you can take pictures. So I took quite a few. On the pretext of taking pictures, I actually took videos for you guys so you can see. So even if you don't go or you can't go to the exhibition, that's okay. I am here for you with my channel. So you can just watch the video on my channel. I don't think I can remember everything in order, but I just want to tell you the things that I got really, really excited about. And one of the things is being on the set, like a little bit of a set of Spring Day. Hi, Alice. If you're a new follower to my channel, I actually have a video of me being at one of the Spring Day locations. Like the day Spring Day was released, the next day, and then that was the day I found out where the location was, and then the next day I went, and I was in danger of like being kidnapped by this guy. Long story. It was in a very isolated place, and I should not have gone by myself, but I didn't really think, I didn't even know like it would be that like isolated. The place that I'm talking about is the train tracks. So you know, for spring day, V was standing on these train tracks, like, and then it was snowing and stuff like that. So I went to that train station. It's actually an abandoned train station. So I will put up that video. I owe you guys a lot of videos. I will put up that video. But in this exhibition, there was a different set, different part of Spring Day, and it was the set where the rappers went to this hotel, the Omelas Motel, and it has the like no vacancy sign, and that part of the set was actually there in the exhibition, and it was like amazing, and it's actually a place where you can stand and take photos. So it was just like great. So that was a place that you can take photos, and then there was another like right next to it is a like, you know, when they were doing the fake love video and they wore these like hoodies and were kind of scary characters for a little while. They yeah, that's what they did. That it was there, and then you could take pictures with that too. So that was really exciting. Oh, I'm glad some of you are making comments, because like I don't see any sort of comments at all, and it's starting to feel a little lonely, like I'm talking to myself. So please, let's have a two-way interaction. You can feel free to ask me questions anytime, and I will answer them. Like about anything that I'm talking about on the topic, please. So okay, what else was there? Oh, in that same section where you can take pictures with the Omelas, with the Spring Day set and the fake love like hoodie, like dark character mannequin, in the corner there's this sort of like, it looks like a recording studio booth thingy, and so inside you can see a lot of microphones and wires, and so I know you guys can guess what music video this set is from. Guess. Come on. We're supposed to make it fun so we can like interact. Yes. It was so cool. So like hidden in the glass of the recording screen, it became like this like 3D looking thing, and then BTS appears behind the screen for a little while, so it looked like you were right there with them in the mic drop MV set. And that was really cool, but it doesn't last very long, just like I think long enough for the chorus, or maybe just like 15 seconds or so. So but even then, like 15 seconds is just really cool anyway. So it was really fantastic, but it was, you couldn't film or take pictures there, so that was really sad. Oh, the handwritten lyrics. Did you are you from my Instagram? Like, how do you know? How do you know I took, or did you see that from somewhere else? Because I took pictures of every single one that was there. They're handwritten. There are poems that they wrote from one of the BTS Run episodes. The last one, they wrote poems there, and they had handwritten them, right? And that was replicated and done in an artistic way. Oh, so you did see it from my story. That's right. So I took a lot of pictures of this, and that's going to be part of the video. That's going to be part of the video that I'm going to post about the exhibition, so you'll be able to see everything. And like, since they're pictures, I'll be narrating a little, so so you'll know like where the poems are from, or I'll just give you information about it. Those poems that they wrote, like, so today I went to the exhibition. Yesterday I was actually watching that episode, and I was just like marveling. Well, I was rewatching the episode, and I was just like marveling at how amazing they are with, and how creative they are with their poems. And one of my favorite, like, I was just talking about the title of the exhibition being wordplay, and so out of those poems, Namjoon's was really creative for me, because 기억 means two, it has two meanings, and then 시 for Hoseok's poem was like really good also, because she also has two meanings, and they put that in their poem, and I thought that was fantastic. And seeing it today was just like so amazing. So it's like, it's great if you can attend, but it would be a full-on experience if you could actually read the Korean, because since so many things are put up in original Korean, like, if you can't read it, then you wouldn't know like what it was, you know what I mean? So I really encourage everybody to learn a little bit. That's why I even put up like a video on my channel on like for tips and how to learn, and what resources you can use, and even where you can find like Korean language exchange partners and stuff like that. I have a video up on that already, because I really want to help everyone be able to at least read a little basic, and yeah, so then you have a fuller experience whenever you do anything BTS, you know what I mean? Okay, anyway, so some of you here are from my Instagram, which means that you have seen that room with all of the splashed around paint and the neon paint, and so it's time again for you guys to guess what set that's from. Go. No one's gonna answer. Yes, it was. It's Mama. And I was so happy to be there, because that was just like amazing to get in there and see all these sets. They were just so cool. And there was this, okay, so you know, when before they even released all of their solo songs ever, there was this teaser, right? That was super freaky. It was like lightning and rain and this like painting of a person, and it's got like weird colored tears flowing down, and it just looks really freaky, and like Jungkook painted it or whatever. Do you guys remember that? It was one of the like teasers for Begin, and it was there at the exhibition, and Jungkook had signed it as well. It was there, and it looked, wow, fantastic. Like, to be in there is like a trip down memory lane, like a whole history of BTS kind of thing, identifying everything, all these things that you've seen before and stuff like that. Okay, I did see the leather jacket, and there was no specific reason as to why they put it there. The leather jacket was just a part of the, there's this one room where members have put in something personal to them, personal stuff. Like, so there's game consoles, there's gauze figurines, there's this lamp thingy that who bought it for Namjoon? Like, it was some tomato lamp. I think it was Hobie bought him this tomato lamp. It was a tomato with legs and arms, and like gave it to him last year, right? Or was it the other way around? Yeah, I think it was Hobie. So yeah, that was there too. And exactly, yeah, that was it, right? So Namjoon had received it for a present. Hobie bought it for him, and they were in his like workroom trying to fix it. So yeah, that was there. And then that whole place, that particular room was designed to look like one of their workrooms. So hey Sandra, you missed a whole bunch, but it's okay, it's not too late. So anyway, that room is designed to look like one of their workrooms, one of their studios. So that's why there's like Hobie's gauze figurines, and then Namjoon's like tomato lamp with legs, and there were 2 computer screens that were playing videos of the boys working in their studios. And so how their workroom is set up, where there's like, it's a desk, and then there's computer screens, there's like keyboard and controls and stuff like that, and then there's a chair. So on the chair is just that leather jacket that that they were talking about. So it's not in any particular context. It was more like display some of the members' personal items in that sort of workroom to represent what the work that they have done, I suppose. So yeah, no particular context for that leather jacket. What else was there? One of the things I love the most about the exhibition is on one of the lower floors, because you start at B1 and you go down all the way to like B4, and then when you're done you have to climb back all the way up to ground floor via stairs. And like, I think everybody was dying because we already walked around for an hour and a half, and then the last thing you do is climb up 4 floors, and then you sweat and it's gross, but it was worth it. So what was I gonna say? One of my absolute favorite things about the exhibition are these, like, there's this room that contains only photo frames, and the photo frames are huge, and then so each member has their own photo frame, but it's just like, those paintings at Hogwarts where they can walk out of their photo frame and then be gone from the picture. And then there's this like if you watch long enough, there's like these 2 photo frames side by side, and Jin comes out in one of them, and then Jungkook appears and he shoves Jin to the right, in the picture to the left, and then after he shoves Jin away, Jin appears in the next frame, and then Jungkook takes over this particular frame. So it's like, it was so cool. It was like you can pretend like you're at Hogwarts, and that was just like amazing for me. And this was a room where you really couldn't take any videos, but I snuck in a photo because I couldn't resist, because Namjoon looked so good. So for his frame, he was standing absolutely still and pretending to be a real, like, still life photo. Everybody else was moving in their frames, and then he was just standing really still. And then so people were like, huh, what's going on? And then after a few seconds, then he breaks into this like smirk, like, hey, I gotcha. Like, it's so cute. It's beyond cute. Like, what he was doing, he was trying to trick us, and I love him for that so much. So Kim Namjoon, I hate you and I love you at the same time. Anyway, that was amazing. I felt it was crazy amazing. And there was this the phone booth thingy for his solo also, not this current one but the previous one. The phone booth was there, and I really wanted to take a photo because there were all these like writings on the phone booth, but the guards are so vigilant. I tell you, if you hold your phone in your hand, then they constantly look at you. So I was busy trying to like find a moment where I could take a picture, but there was no way because the room was small. So they're very good with arranging the rooms in such a way that they're small and someone can be looking at you at all times, so you can never take anything except for in the rooms where you can take photos. But I snuck in a lot of photos though, like play sort of hide and seek with the guards, play tag with the guards. Like, you're not even supposed to take pictures in one of the rooms where Suga's piano is there, but I took it. So I have a picture of that, and that's gonna be in my video, and you're gonna be able to see it. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, what I wanted to say was that on that phone booth, one of the sentences that I really like on the phone booth is that death will be something like death will be the biggest adventure of them all. And it's really dark, but I really like that because it's something that I've wondered about. So it's actually something that resonates with me. So I loved everything on that phone booth. I wish I had more tickets. I wish I had more time here. I wish I could go again. But yeah, it's really worth going more than once, because in that amount of time it feels like I couldn't see everything. 4 floors, so much to see. And sometimes you just want to stick around in a place like longer. And this was 4 floors with me rushing everything. So it was a bit not enough time. I don't know, Big Hit. Like, how about don't put so many time slots in a day so that the people who go can have a longer time? Did you get any merch? No, I didn't, because I didn't know that exhibition time included also buying merch time. So it's like, come on, you fit like about 100 people per session, and then so that means waiting in line for merch, it also is a long fucking time. So there's no, like, if you want to really enjoy the exhibition and see everything at a decent pace, then there's no time to buy merch. I was actually in line for buying merch, and then I got kicked out because they're like, time's up, everybody get out, which I feel was extremely unfair, because it's like, why? The next people coming in are like not in yet. So even if they come in, they're still going to be on the upper floors of the exhibition, and it's not going to affect, you know, the shop. So why can't I stay longer, or actually arrive at the shop? I was waiting in line to get to the counter. I already filled out my form and everything. Look, I have it, and it's wrinkled, and it's whatever, because I stuffed it into my bag because I was angry that I didn't get to buy it. I was going to buy Namjoon picture. Namjoon picture number 1. Namjoon picture number 3. And then I was gonna buy for my friends some Jin and J-Hope pictures and Namjoon pictures too, because everybody else was sold out. No, except for Jin, J-Hope, and Namjoon, everybody else was sold out. So, well, aren't I glad that I stand somebody that isn't popular? I wish he received more love, but hey, better for me. Whenever I want to buy his stuff, it's never sold out. So good luck, all you Maknae Lion stans and Yoongi stans. Yoongi's popularity is no joke. Hi, where are you from? I'm from Singapore. Okay. What else is there to talk about? I'm only going to do this live for an hour because I have a lot of things that I need to get done tonight. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we have 20 more minutes. It's plenty of time. Oh my gosh, thank you for the reminder. There was this mirror maze sort of thing that you could get lost in, and then while you're in the mirror room they play House of Cards. So it's kind of like, okay, so the lyrics for House of Cards are like, we're in a house of cards and anytime the house could be breaking and falling apart around us, like it's gonna happen. And then so even though, you know, we're not literally in a house of cards, but there's like we're in a house of mirrors where it's a mirror maze. And I actually saw some dumbass like bump into one of the mirrors. It's like, okay, you can get lost in the mirrors, but like who the heck actually like bumps into one of them? I don't know. Like, I'm sorry that I called you a dumbass. I mean, not like not then, but like right now. But seriously, who would? I'm sorry, that's you. But seriously, who the hell would bump into a mirror in the mirror maze? That was sort of embarrassing. And because of her, a guard came or started walking around and telling people, please watch out for your safety. Please watch out for your safety, because she was a moron and she didn't watch out for her safety. And because of this moron, then the guards came in, and then at first the mirror maze was a guard-free place, and you could still take photos because there's BTS logos on the floor, and there was this hidden room in the mirror maze. This is like the secret place. After you turn a whole bunch of corners, like even if you tell me now to take you there, I wouldn't be able to remember how to get there. But suddenly I saw a lot of people huddled in this sort of little nook in the mirror room, and so I was like, 여기 뭐가 있어요? Like what is exactly here, and what are you guys waiting for? And then she was like, I think there's going to be a video. And then when I looked at what she was looking at, there was just this like, embedded in one of the mirror walls, there's a huge BTS logo. And then everybody's just got their phones out, because this is like a security guard free place. Everybody's just got their phones out and they're directing it towards this like logo thingy. And so I was looking, and then it changed. And then that was cool, because then Yoongi came out, and then he started sort of like walking towards the glass. So it looks like he was walking towards us and looking directly at us. And then he put his face really close to the glass. So it was as if he was actually there. And then it was just really, really cool. And then he walked off like out of frame. And then the logo will change back to a BTS logo, like pretending like nothing's here, move along. So it was really, really cool. And then so I waited. And then I saw Namjoon. Let me see. Namjoon, Jungkook. I saw Yoongi twice. I think J-Hope and Jimin. I didn't see V and Jin, I don't think. I have videos of some of that. So you'll be able to see it in my exhibition video when I finally like edit everything and put it up. Battery at 15%. Oh my god. Okay. This means I have to end my live soon. Do I speak Korean? Yes, I do. What else was there that I can tell you about? All these like interesting things. How often do I go to Korea? A minimum of twice a year, and I spend a minimum of 2 months a year total in Korea. Have you ever been with Annie? Yes, I have. I thought we were just gonna ask questions to do with the exhibition. This is not a general question and answer time. So can we please stick to the topic? Because if there's nothing else to talk about for the exhibition, then I've got to go out. I've got to go do other things. Okay. Ready? Exhibition time questions. Go! Meanwhile, I'm gonna think of what else I can tell you. What else was there that was amazing? Hi. Oh. How much did it cost? 18,000 won? Or 16,000 won? Like, I don't know, 20 bucks. It's not expensive at all. It's really cheap, in fact. For how fucking amazing the exhibition is and how long you're in there, an hour and a half, 20 bucks is like cheap. Super cheap. It's crazy. If I had more time to be here, I would have bought that booklet thing and I would have come again and again and again. But I don't have the luxury of that. So I'm quite pissed. Oh, bye, Sandra. Yeah, I'll see you Saturday. What was I gonna say? I think my phone's gonna run out of battery 10% more, so maybe we have like 10 minutes. What else was there? Or do you guys have some other questions? How long is the exhibition on for? It's on until October. I've actually got a video up that's all about the exhibition, like where you can buy tickets, how long it's on for, how much it is for, what are the time slots, everything's there. So please go to that video to answer all your questions satisfactorily. Oh, thank you. I'm actually a giant potato, but thank you very much. I'm not this good looking in real life, I swear. The lighting is so good. It's good lighting, I promise. It's just like amazing lighting. I don't look this good, I don't think, in real life anyway. Okay, Um, what else can I talk to you about? Thank you very much. Okay. I can talk to you about my previous exhibition experience, because I've been to one originally, also held by Big Hit in 2015. 15? Yes. So that one was held in a tiny place and you could see everything in under half an hour, but it was still exciting because it was the first ever exhibition that Big Hit has ever held, and but it was closed off to foreigners, which I felt was kind of a bit discriminatory. Why would you want to keep us out? So I found a loophole. I got my Korean boyfriend at the time to buy me a ticket, and I got another Korean friend to also help me buy a ticket, and so I had 2 tickets. And yeah, when I went, you know, there was another foreigner there, but she was with a Korean friend. So do you see like how we can't get in unless we know Korean people? Because Big Hit made it in such a way that you can only purchase tickets if you have Korean ID, Korean phone number, and Korean credit card. And if you didn't have all these things, you would never be able to buy a ticket. And I remember being so angry at the time, because it's like, you're so ungrateful. At the time, you weren't even all that popular yet. So it's like, you relied on us international fans, like we were there for you first. So I don't understand what's up with the let's prioritize only Korean armies sort of thing. So I felt really sort of like offended, which I feel is rightfully so, because why would you do that, you know? So yeah. Anyway, I went on Jin's birthday, and that night after the exhibition closed at 6:30, like last timing to go out was I think 6:30 or 7, but I was at an early sort of like 4 o'clock time slot, and it was like -4 degrees out already in the afternoon. And I wanted to wait in the parking lot because there's only one entrance to this exhibition. So if I had waited in the parking lot, I would have seen BTS. But the thing is, I'm not a big fan of being uncomfortable out in the open just for the sake of seeing some guys that are not gonna remember me. So it's like, I love BTS, but I love myself more, which is what they always tell you to do. Love yourself, right? So yes, I love myself more, and I didn't want to stand outside in the cold to see them. So I went home and I watched them do the V Live from the exhibition where I was just a couple hours ago. And when they did that V Live, I'm not really that tired, I just have stuff to do. Anyway, I'm logging off the live in a little while, like under 10 minutes. So what was I gonna say? Oh, during that V Live, they drew all over the walls, like they scribbled all over the walls, and they signed the floor, and they left messages for armies. They left messages for armies like on the walls and like in between. So there's like pictures on display, right? And then the spaces in between the pictures, there's these tiny spaces. They're actually scribbled there too. Which was like, how the hell are the people who own the space, how the hell are they gonna clean it up? BTS, why would you draw on people's walls and the floor? So yeah, I thought that was funny. And but I was really glad that I had 2 tickets, because since the day I went, that was before they went, so the walls were clean and neat and Bangtan free. But I had a ticket for the last day of the exhibition, which was 4 days later. It was on only for 8 days, so I had a ticket for day 4 and day 8. And so when I went again, I had the pleasure of seeing all their writings on the wall and their scribbles and their autograph on the floor, and it was amazing. It's like, and you could touch everything, so I touched everything. Like, BTS was here, touch. Jimin drew on this wall, touch. Like, just, I don't know, touch everything. So, I know that sounds really sad, but whatever. It's like they were there, just touch it. So that was a really fun exhibition. So I remember that was a very lovely exhibition, but I also remember how hard it was to get into, and so there's always just a little bit of bad together with the good. I'll just like remember the good stuff, but I won't forget what was bad, because it's like you can't always just only remember the good things and then you forget all the bad things, because the bad things help you to remember like what's better now. It used to be bad, but now it's better. So it's good. It's an improvement now that they put up the tickets on an international ticket site so that global fans can buy them as well. So I saw a lot of foreigners today that were here, and this week is the busiest week for the exhibition, because a lot of the global armies are still here in Seoul after attending the concert this last weekend. So that's why there were so many people. %, left. Alright, so okay guys, if there are no more questions or nothing else that you have to ask about the exhibition, then just wait for my video. If there's nothing else, come on, I'll give you like a last minute or so to think about stuff that you want to ask. Nothing? Okay then. Alright guys, it was fun talking to you. I guess I'll talk to you soon. I won't be doing lives here very much. Or I usually only do them on vacation, and usually I come back to Korea every November. This year plans might change because I can't keep going to Korea. This is my like what 13th time here. I really should be visiting other countries, like Europe is calling out to me. Anyway, oh, were there other members who took pictures? This is actually something I did observe. Jimin took a lot of pictures of other people, and I think the second person who took a lot of pictures of the other members is actually Suga. Like he doesn't like to be in a lot of the pictures, but he takes a lot of pictures. So there's this whole section of the exhibition where like there's a little tag that credits whoever took the picture, and you see Jimin's name like over and over and over, like a lot, but you also see Suga's name a lot too. And I think The next one would be Jungkook. So yeah, there are members that take a lot of pictures of other people, and one of my absolute favorites is actually, this one was actually taken by Big Hit's staff, but oh, thank you. This one was actually taken by Big Hit's staff, but Namjoon's sitting on a couch and Jin's like lying on his stomach next to Namjoon and looking up at him like so cutely, and Namjoon's staring down at him with the camera, and he's taking a picture of Jin, and the Big Hit staff took a picture of him doing that. So it was the cutest thing. I love that so much. Like, I have a thing where I ship Namjoon because I think, well, who doesn't, right? Yeah. So that picture fuels my Namjoon ship. So I love that picture a lot. So much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, thank you. I mean, thank you for saying that. I'm really glad. Like, one of the reasons I want to do this is to like really share with you guys everything, because what's the point of experiencing all this alone? Like, you know, where's the fun in that? I want to fangirl with all of you together and share with you as much as I can, because that's what we should do. We're an ARMY family, and I want to always like be able to like bring as much as I can to you through this channel and share with you as much as I can. Always. You're welcome. I love when, like, you know, in the comments people thank me and stuff like that, because it makes what I'm doing worthwhile. It feels great. Of course it does, right? To be thanked when you're doing something. Not that I expect it, but it always feels nice to be thanked. So, no more exhibition questions, guys. Because if not, then it is time to end. I'm glad you feel that way, because I feel the same way. What was life before being an ARMY? There was nothing. Not that there was nothing, but the quality of my life has gone up thanks to being an ARMY. There are a lot of times where it does get tested a lot, and I'm like, ah, I hate people. People ruin everything. But then a lot of the times, like, you know, you get support and you get so much encouragement from people who hardly even know you, but because we're all ARMYs and then we support each other that way, then that is such a beautiful thing. Do I work? Yes, of course. How do I do all the things that I do if I don't work? That's why now I have to go home, so that I can go back to my job and make more money, so that I can continue to do BTS things. People don't really ask a lot of personal questions, because I don't really want to answer a lot of very personal questions. Where am I from? I'm from Singapore. But okay guys, if no more questions about the exhibition, then I'm going to go. No, Shaza, that's fine. I mean, they're not that, your questions weren't too personal, it's fine. Bangs are getting too long. Gotta cut them. My hairdresser texted me today she was like, oh, you're in Korea? Why haven't you come to see me? And I was like, sorry, no time. Then she was like, alright then, see you the next time you're in Korea, like November. Everybody knows that I'm always here in November. The manager of the hotel downstairs, the manager downstairs of this hotel, yesterday he saw me, he was like, oh, you're here in August? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here to see a BTS concert. And then he was like, when's the next time you're coming? And then I was about to answer and he was like, no, don't tell me you're coming in November. So I'm like, you guys think you know me. Things are about to change. What if I don't come in November? I'm gonna go to Europe and show you guys that I'm not gonna come back here. I don't care how many years it's been. So there, manager. So there, hairdresser. I'm not coming back in November. Just you wait and see. I might come back in December. Because I can't not come back. Who am I kidding? Anyway, you guys, there are no more questions about the exhibition, and I am just rambling on about nothing now. So I'm gonna go. It was very nice sharing with you, and I really hope you watch the exhibition video when it comes out. Please, please do, because nothing beats the video for everything that I told you. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.